But look at the actual thumb length and size.
It's a little short, stubby stone.
Devon versus Hermes is less than 48 hours away, and so far it has been really interesting to see who is winning the mind games battle. It seems to me that despite having a counter for Devon's king's move, Hermes may be slightly worried about Devon's king's move. He knows that it can tire him out if he doesn't quickly finish it. And on top of that, Hermes really seems to be worried about Devon's manipulation of the setup, manipulation against the athlete, and manipulation against the referees. Either he's really worried or he's really smartly playing some mind games that we cannot catch or understand. And on the other hand, surprisingly, Devon seems to be slightly worried about Hermes Gasparini's hook. Yes, you heard it right, his hook, not his top roll, because they have agreed to start the first round in a hook. But Devon doesn't want to start with a straight wrist. He wants to start with a already curled wrist, and he wants shoulder commitment to be involved. He just doesn't want Hermes to curl his wrist and win in a dragging hook. But that is also a hook. So Devon wants to start in a hook, but at some specific conditions. So maybe he's worried about Hermes Gasparini's power.
Shoulder press.
I mean, real inside arm wrestling. Inside arm wrestling. Hook, what? Hook is just bend the...
General hook.
What?
Are you scared?
What is it?
Are you scared?
I just don't even know what
Yeah,
you're talking
you
about
are
anymore.
scared.
I don't even know.
Hermes said, and I quote, after 3-0, 99% possibility. If everything's good, I don't feel pain, we can play. So far, these two have been really respectful towards each other, unlike a year or so ago. It was a cool strategy from Hermes, but right now, he knows he's got the match, and now he's saying that he's so lucky to be pulling against a legend like Devon Larratt, and Devon also respect Hermes Gasparini's talent and his hustle throughout the weight categories and trying to continue the dominance that he has showed throughout his life. Devon said that this is going to be a hard match for the referee Risto Delitjakov, and it is really funny to see Hermes Gasparini's reaction after that. Then Devon also said that Hermes, there is something wrong with your wrist that gives me a chance.
Something not quite right. Something not quite right.
Hermes said that he has never lost his wrist in last 2 years, which is obviously not correct. He lost his wrist to Alex Hordecha, to Levan Saganashvili, and a little before that to Matt Mask as well. And Devon reminded him of all of these three names. After that, Devon said that I have not lost my wrist in last 2 years. Yes, he lost to Levan, but his wrist kind of stayed flat in that first round, and after that it was almost always in a hook. But then Hermes quickly said that still it is not going to be enough. I thought they are going to pull left-handed, they strapped up, but nope, no serious pull after that. Maybe in the second part that Coach Ray is going to upload on that channel. Devon said, and I quote, I totally know it's going to be a fight. I hope that I am strong enough to make it the kind of fight that I want it to be. Hermes is very strong, we all know that, but I'm pretty strong too.
The thing is like, when I start to look at you though, I don't know why, because I know that I'm smaller than you, but I think I'm bigger than you. I don't, do you ever feel like that? Do you ever feel like, you know, even though, like I still feel that somehow I'm bigger than you.
And as usual, Devon kept on bringing the Dave Chaffee match. Although Hermes won 3-0, but he didn't win as Devon expected him to win, which was in a dominant fashion. But then Hermes reminded him that he picked Dave Chaffee to win 3-0. And then Devon said that he may have been joking at that time. Then there was some conversation about endurance and whether Devon can win after taking Hermes Gasparini's wrist or not. He clearly challenged Devon that you may not be strong enough to beat me even if you take my wrist, because I stopped Levan with a flop wrist. And that is a good point right there. That is going to be Devon's biggest challenge when he wants to win this match. About the endurance aspect, looks like Hermes is confident in his own endurance, especially after seeing Devon getting gassed out against Gennady. But that was in a hook. Maybe this match is also going to go in a hook, who knows. So one final thing, after the Levan match, Hermes has been working hard. He still believes that he's not the rightful #1 guy in the world, and he learned that he needs to work on his cardio and his technique. Cardio is a big aspect and he's been working on it. About his wrist, he said that at this top level, it is not really possible to improve it too much. So he's working on his cardio and technique mostly, but he's also trying to improve his wrist just a little bit. Thanks for watching, like the video and subscribe.